A very good morning to all of you. We are learning the WSSE subject with the unit number 2, treatment of the water. So, in the previous lectures, we have discussed the drinking and potable water treatment plant. Now, in this lecture, we are going to discuss the wastewater treatment plant. So, first of all, we will see the different stages in the wastewater treatment plant. Okay, then we are going to discuss the layout of the wastewater treatment plant. So let us check it out, the various stages in the wastewater treatment plant. So first and foremost thing, as we have in the drinking water treatment plant, bar screening is there. Okay, there are certain kind of the grids are provided. This is called the pre-treatment phase. Okay, second, grid chamber. Here you can see this is grid, G-R-I-D, grid. Okay, and here it is G-R-I-T, grid. Grid means this is particular with respect to the civil engineering material. Likewise, so grid chamber is provided to prevent clogging in the plant or removal of the solid particles. Okay, then we will go for the primary treatment. There will be clarifiers are there. Then we will go for the secondary treatment. Aeration process is there in case of secondary treatment plant. So basically we are inserting the air bubbles to our fluid to get the treatment of the water. Then fifth stage is settling and filtration process. Then disinfection, chlorine, ozone and ultraviolet method. And finally effluent. Effluent is nothing but liquid waste or the sewage discharge into the river or sea. So this is your all the stages that you are going to understand for the wastewater treatment plant. So now let us discuss the layout of the wastewater treatment plant. So this is the layout for the wastewater treatment plant. Here you can see. Okay, and we have mentioned different stages over here, 1, 2, likewise. Okay, so we will go by stage procedure, so you will get the basic idea regarding the wastewater treatment plant. So first and foremost thing, after the wastewater supply, there is a grade is there. You can see all the bigger particles, all the organic material like plastic waste, like any kind of heavy material is retained in the first stage, which is your grid. There is a grid like structure, likewise 1, 2, 3, 4, and bars are provided in such a manner that all the materials are stick to this grid. Okay, then our wastewater is supplied to the grid chamber. Here you can say this is our stage number 2. In the grid chamber, the things which is not removed by the grid, that can be removed by the grid chamber. So that is the further next procedure for the removal of the solid particles or solid waste. Then wastewater goes to the primary treatment and secondary treatment. So in case of primary treatment, certain kinds of the clarifiers are there. So they will rotate a wastewater in such a way that certain kind of the solid particles are collected at the bottom and transferred to the waste tank, okay, through this pipeline. Similarly, in case of secondary treatment, aeration zone are there. So what we are doing to the wastewater, after the homogeneous mixing of the wastewater in the clarifiers, we will go for the aeration technique, aeration process. In that case, air is blown from the bottom of the tank, so that by creating the air bubble in the wastewater, we can further remove the sludge and remove the extra particle which is not removed by the primary treatment. So that is the job of the aeration zone. And further we are taking wastewater to the settler, which is stage number 5. So we are allowing them to settle for few hours. Let us say we will allow the wastewater to settle down for 5 or 6 hours. Okay, so after that there are some solid particles are collected at the bottom of the tank, then we will remove by the certain kind of the pipeline system, and that is called the sludge. Okay, so we are removing the sludge from the three pipes. Number one, from the clarifier, you can see the sludge is collected and dumped into the site. Second is from the pipeline, from the primary treatment to the secondary treatment. So we need to remove, because sometimes sludge is clogging our pipeline. So that will harmful to the plant. We will not get the treated water at the end. So this is the very important thing. And finally, in the settler tank, we are removing the sludge. Okay, so sludge is collected at a particular tank and it will be dumped at a particular site. Then after, as similarly as in case of the drinking water treatment plant, we have go for the sand filtration, we will go for the disinfection procedure, and finally we are getting the treated water. This is how a wastewater treatment plant works, and I hope that you are getting the idea regarding why we are learning this treatment of the plant, because in some cases we are not getting a pure water to drink or a treated water to discharge in the river. So ultimately, if your water is not treated, we are harming our environment. Because of that polluted environment, we are disbalancing our natural system, and that will affect our surrounding also. Okay, so I am giving you one example. There is a Durban city. So in that Durban city, there is no availability of water, no sources of the water, so that they are putting two policemen at the water tap, so that the people can't get the water in amount of more than 15 liter. So just imagine the situation. That's why we require to understand this kind of treatment plants, and we need to understand the scarcity of the water in the existing condition or in next few years also. Might be possible that in 2050 we are hardly getting a pure water of a glass to drink enough. So that is the case. So that's why we are learning treatment of the water. I hope that you are understanding. And for the further understanding with the visualization, I am putting a website link at the last of the video, so that you can understand easily and you need to give the answer. So refer this website and give the answers of the questions which is asked during the lecture. Thank you very much. Have a good day and have a safe day. Thank you.